up, YouTube? It's your boy, Double A, 9 Skills, and welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition. Welcome back to the Top 100 Reward Edition. Today, we have Top 100 Rewards. I'm very excited about that. And also in this video, I get my best ever weekend league finish. Honestly, bros, I think you guys are going to be so proud of what we accomplished. We talk so much about the pros and the cons of Thierry Henry and how great he was, but if we possibly could sell him, and now I just don't see how we can sell Thierry Henry, and we might do it, but I just don't see how we can do it with him giving us our best finish ever. And you're probably like, what do you mean, like your best? Like, bro, like, the best finish ever. Like, honestly, the fact that we got this is mental, man. Absolutely mental. But I want to first skip on. I don't want to show you guys. Maybe you guys saw what I got. But either way, I'm going to talk about it in just a minute. First, we are going to do our top 100 squad battle rewards. Then I'm going to give you the last 10 games of the weekend league for you guys to watch. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this series, could you smash a big old thumbs up? Could we get 10,000 likes for the top 100 rewards? That would be so sick, man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with that being said, let's jump into the action, baby. 37th in the world, baby. 37th in the world rewards. I told you guys, man, the boring stuff to get to the fun stuff. A lot of people always say, why are you playing squad battles when you have Thierry Henry and Ronaldo? Because it's free rewards, man. I put a little bit of time. I put a little bit of effort. I get 65,000 coins. I get a jumbo rare player pack, and I get 2 mega packs. Like, it's just a win-win for me, man. I know I don't have to do it, but during the week, I don't really enjoy rivals that much. I just win over 500,000 coins because of this. There's a card I'm very, very interested in playing with. And I might talk about him in this episode, but there's so much, like, you get so much for this, man. Honestly, these packs might be absolutely trash, but at the same time, it's a jumbo rare player pack and 2 mega packs for just playing some FIFA. And I know I could take my time and go into rivals, but I actually sometimes I prefer playing squad battles over rivals just because rivals is so laggy and stuff at times. But either way, big thumbs up if you guys are enjoying it. I love you guys so much, and let's jump into it. First pack, I hit the button, and let's see what happens, baby. Is this gonna be a lit pack opening or not really? First one is going to be boards. Not a walkout, but we get some boards. And it's never good when you see that. It's Dzeko, isn't it? It is never good when you see that, baby. 84 rated Dzeko, not what you want to see. Could be an Eder Militao, a Rashford, or an Anthony Martial. That could be absolutely lit in our top 100 rewards. No, but we get Rabiot, we get Nacho, El Shaarawy. Do we have an untradeable? No, I was gonna say, do we have an untradeable? What's his face? Eder Militao. Okay, that's a flop, but it's okay. We still got 2 megas. And no matter how this goes down, no matter how this breaks, you know what I mean, we'll make, like, we got 65 free K. I'm happy with the 65K. Let's see what we get in this one, baby. Are we getting anything, walkout, anything? It's gonna be boards again. It looks like we get some boards. We get some Denmark boards. Goalkeeper, it's gonna be Schmeichel. So we get Schmeichel this time. It's an 83 rated goalkeeper. All right, we got an 83. We got a 80, what was the last one? What was Dzeko, an 84? 83, 84, anything else inside this pack, baby? Anything? No. Junior and Pedro. I'm just gonna keep everything. We get fitness cards as well, which is important because only one, darn it. Wish we had more of those. How about a shadow? No shadow. We get King. Nothing else really in there, to be honest with you. It's all good, man. It's all good. I know a lot of people will jump and be like, see, skills, it's not worth it. It's all luck, bro. Like, I can say it's not worth it, but then I could play it and pack a Messi, right? It's like, a lot of people will call red list when I hit something, and then but you know what I mean? The only reason I hit it is because I took the time to play it. You know what I mean? Like, we're probably not going to get nothing. I hit the last one. We're probably not going to get nothing. But at the end of the day, we tried our best, man, to get something. And that's why we played it. We're going to get an inform here, but not a walkout inform. Striker, who's this? Is this guy good at all? I don't think so. So we get an inform, an 80 rated inform. So there you go, man. Our packs weren't crazy. For everybody that thinks we're red listed, there you see it, bro. It happens as well. But at the end of the day, I'm still extremely happy. He discards, we're to get like almost 100K here. Oh, Champions League card as well. Is he selling for anything? Probably not. Nah, nothing really. So there it is, man. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't get lucky. That's our top 100 rewards. It was absolutely trash. We get a shadow. That is beautiful. That's 5K right there. We'll take that. And then we get and we get Anfield. I might actually use Anfield Stadium. Shadow's huge though. Shadow's huge. So there you guys have it, man. Should I try to see if he sells first? Let me see if he sells. I told you guys, bro. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky, man. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Unfortunately, here we weren't lucky. We get players for SBCs. This guy we're gonna go ahead and discard. And I'm excited. I'm excited that we're getting closer to the player that I possibly want to buy and try. So with that being said, let me show you where we finished in the weekend league. Let's check it out. Let's jump into the gameplay time, baby. Thierry Henry, Ronaldo, Dembele, my man Allen and Conte and Grizzy. I'm still running the 3-4-1-2. I'm running a 3-back as we jump into our final 8 to 9, maybe 10 games. I believe we go in, I don't know if we're 20-2 or if we're starting 21-2, but this is the final games of our weekend league, and I gotta say a few things here, okay? I get my best. What, you know, the best part about this is every episode, every week we say, like, we get our best finish ever. And I want you to watch Thierry Henry closely, because Thierry Henry is going to score so many goals for us, bro. Like, so many goals. And it's the reason why I don't want to sell Thierry Henry, because he was a goal-scoring machine. But at the same time, there is something that I do want to do. And it's I want to use cards that are, first of all, more obtainable to everyone, right? Not everyone can afford a 700K icon. And I want to use more gold type special cards in this series rather than icons. Not because I don't know. I just feel like icons can get very boring very quickly. And a lot of you guys know Thierry Henry and know about Hullet and know about Conte. I mean, not Conte, and know about Nesta. But I want to use cards that a lot of people aren't using, and cards that a lot of you guys can put into your team before you even think about going to an icon. For example, if we sold Thierry Henry, I could bring in a Halloween card. I could bring in a different left winger. I could bring in maybe a small icon, like a really cheap icon. There's a lot we could do with the team for the amount of money that's in Thierry Henry. So I've been thinking heavy about letting Thierry Henry go. But at the same time, as you're watching these highlights, you see that pretty much every single goal in the last 8 games come from Thierry Henry. Now, the only thing I hated about Thierry Henry is that he's a medium. A high medium card like a Sterling, like a Ronaldo, like a Mbappe. I feel I play a little bit better with those guys. Like if this Thierry Henry was a high, I think I would have scored even more goals. I think right now his record is like 56 games and 67 goals. I think I would have been in the 70s or 80s because of the fact that he stays forward. But regardless, I do want to tell you guys that we are going to end 28-2, and we are going to miss top 100 by 1 game. I can confirm now that it ended 29 on Xbox, not 28. So at first we were missing it by skill rating, but now we actually missed it by 1 game. So I'm very proud of us. We get our first Elite 1 finish with our poor man Road to Glory. No money has been spent on this account. Thierry Henry, an absolute animal. And if I do sell him, it's not because he wasn't great, because he is great. If you guys are looking for an icon left forward that you can make a striker, Thierry Henry is definitely the play, hands down. If you're thinking about Roberto Carlos, I love Roberto Carlos. And if you're thinking about playing 3-back, I also say it's a good move. I played 3-4-1-2. My strikers were on getting behind, stay forward. My cam was on stay forward, and everything else was on balance. I didn't touch anything else, and I got my best weekend league finish ever. Now remember, I did switch into 4-1-2-1-2 some games. I switched into 4-2-3-1 depending on how games went down. So that is still a thing, having to move formations and move tactics depending on what your opponent is running. And again, I can say all the things I want about this Thierry Henry. If he makes an exit, I want everyone to remember why he's making an exit. He's simply making an exit because of the fact that he's a medium, but not because of that. Because as you guys can see, it's the Thierry Henry show. The reason he is leaving is simply 100% for the fact that I want to use more gold cards in this series. I want to use more players that you guys can relate to and everyone is rocking out with, because not everyone is rocking out with a Thierry Henry. So that's kind of where my head is at. Now, is that what I'm going to do? I'm not 100% sure yet, but I do know that for the money that's in Thierry Henry, we can make some big moves. Now, do I feel we did anything differently this weekend than the weekends before? No, I think here's the thing, right? If you go back and you watch the 3 episodes of the gameplay from this weekend league, I am not going to get top 100 because, first of all, I lost my second game when we went 1-1. That is our biggest downfall right now. If you look at last weekend, we got Elite 2. We started the weekend 3 wins, 2 losses in our first 5 games. This weekend, we start 4 wins, 1 loss. We got to stop taking losses in our first 5 games. And then, to make that matters worse, you know, when we finally get close to 20 wins or whatever, your boy goes in the 120th minute, throws my opponent a goal, literally throw the ball with Ter Stegen right to my opponent. He scores, and that's how we don't get top 100. So the errors are not, they're my errors, right? They're my fault. For example, the viewer that beat me when we went 1-1, I think he was playing a 4-3-3 attacking. If I would have switched, things could have been different. I got countered by that formation. I didn't make the right adjustments. And maybe because I wasn't really focused the way I usually focus, because I was like, well, these are the first 5 games, they're easy. And then boom, your boy got destroyed like I should have. So it's one of those things where I blame myself 100% for not walking away with top 100 this weekend. I can't blame the game. I did have some pretty heavy games and stuff like that, but I was the dummy who threw the ball out with Ter Stegen wrong. I was the dummy who messed up our second game of the weekend league. So things like this happen. All you could do is try to learn from it, get better, and hopefully come back even stronger. Now, this year is very different than any year before. Xbox is usually 28 wins. Now it's 29 wins. That's very, very different. I don't know if this game is because it's so defensive and anybody can defend. I don't know if it's because this game seems like it has a lower skill gap than any FIFA ever. And I know a lot of people argue that, like, nah, that's not true. But if you play 4-2-3-1 and you just kind of sit back very deep, the way your team auto blocks for you, it makes it much easier to win games than any FIFA before. Last year, the game was really, really cheesy, and FIFA 19 wasn't really a good game. But if someone sat in the back, parked the bus, you had those first time finesse shots from outside the box. They were completely broken. You could score 40-yard bangers, but it stopped people from sitting in the back. So this year, there is nothing like that. You just got to find a way to break down these auto blocks and not get a ball blocked by one of the AI defenders. So maybe that's why it's so high. I'm not really sure, but we got to keep beasting and feasting. My goal in this series is not top 100. My goal is to show people how to be successful, how to build an account through playing squad battles, through playing weekend league and attempting to get your best finishes, bro. This is what, our 4th weekend now, or our 3rd weekend. We got Elite, I think it's our 3rd weekend. Elite 3 twice, Elite 2 once, and now an Elite 1 finish. Like, we are slowly building our account up very, very nicely, making the right moves, buying the right players. And I can come to you as a man and say I got something completely wrong, you know? I was with Eder Militao, and Lenglet was beside me, you know. I think his name's Lenglet. I always say his name wrong. Long leg. Look at this team I get matched up against. Long leg, the Barcelona French center back. 1 week, I played an entire rivals with him. He did great for me. I switched out Maldini for him. The following week, who did I switch out last week? I remember last week was the Maldini one, right? And then before that, I don't know, I think I did Varane, Maldini. So I gave the Barca man a go, and then I never gave him a go in the weekend league properly. And I finally give him a go in the weekend league, and guess what happens? We walk out of here 28-2. Yo, I was wrong. I said so many negative things about that card, and I gotta say that him and Eder Militao were absolute clamps. Now this game here, man, this guy had a huge team. He made it 2-1. He comes down, makes it 2-2. It was a very, very, very tough game. But a game that I felt that I played really well, and I believe this was a viewer as well. I believe he tweeted me, man. So shout out to this viewer. He was a great player. It was a game I played very, very well. I felt I could score a lot of goals in it. I played 4-1-2-2 in this game. I played a lot of 3-back in this game. I even played a lot of 3-4-2-1. I just kept switching into a bunch of different formations depending on what was happening. In the 71st minute, he makes it 4-3, and I come down the 73rd minute with Ronaldo and hit right back to make it 4-4. And for the first time in FIFA 20, I am going to win a penalty shootout, man. Let's go. Let me know in the comments down below how many penalty shootouts you guys have won. This is my first win on FIFA 20 penalty shootouts. I am yet to win one. I finally got one under my belt. Then you know what makes me even more sad is the game that I threw the ball with Ter Stegen away in the minute 20, the one that would have been our 29th win. Or we wouldn't have taken a loss if I would have done that correctly. We were going to go to pens, and who knows, maybe the luck was on my side and we would have got that pen one as well, and we would have walked out here 29-1. Instead, we get a 28-2 finish, and we miss out on top 100 simply because of stupidity. Now, I want you guys to get in the comments down below and really get involved, man. I want to know what cards you guys are liking right now. For example, Sterling is one of my favorite cards in this game, and I'm yet to give him a go. We got him untradeable. He's on our bench. I haven't played with him. I wanted that Otamendi card. I tried that Otamendi card. I didn't like him. You know, Dembele is one of my favorite cards. I don't know if he'll stay around forever or if I'll get rid of him, but at the moment, I'm really enjoying him. So Dembele's still out there for us. There's so much I want to do with this team. There's so much I think that potential this team has. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I don't know if I'm going to stay in the 3-4-1-2. I don't know exactly what's taking place, but I do know right now, as it stands, I felt really good playing 3-back, playing 4-1-2-2, playing a 4-2-3-1. I felt good just switching into a bunch of different formations. And I felt, honestly, bros, this is my honest opinion, talking to you guys seriously, man. I feel like I'm 30-0 with this team. I feel like in 30-0 with our poor man road to glory. And I don't say that lightly, bro, because you guys know I always say I suck at this game. And I do suck at this game. But I do feel like we're this close to a 30-0 because a couple wins last weekend, I kept throwing the ball away. And now this weekend, again, I throw the ball away. And I just think to myself, man, we're so close to a 30-0 finish that it could be just absolutely epic for us if we can actually pull it off on a poor man road to glory. And maybe we will, maybe we won't. But at the end of the day, it's all about just getting better. So this week, we 28-2. Next week, our goal is still to get over gold 1. Hopefully get an Elite 1 finish. But if we can, we just want to progress one win at a time. So if next week is a 29-1, that would be fantastic. Do I think it's going to be a 29-1? No, I don't. I don't even think that we'll get Elite 1 again. But we slowly but surely just got to keep grinding and grinding. I don't know if I'm going to do squad battles. I think I'm going to do squad battles. Just keep grinding, man. Do the boring stuff to get to the good stuff. Every player I have right now, you guys can obtain. Conte's not too expensive. My back line is very cheap besides Roberto Carlos, but Roberto Carlos is free if you guys wanted to get him. My back line is free. My goalkeeper is cheap. My midfield, Conte's the most expensive. Allen's like 30K. Grizzy's a bit expensive. I got him untradeable, so that was a lucky one for me. Ronaldo, expensive. Thierry Henry, expensive. Dembele, cheap. So my expensive cards is Ronaldo and Grizzy. Obviously, I got them free, so I got lucky. And then Thierry Henry, because I didn't have to buy a Grizzy or Ronaldo, I was able to go get him. But I think we're going to let him go, man. I think we're going to go to more obtainable players so the viewers can follow exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to have too many expensive players on the team. 27 wins put us 55 in the world at the time. Then we jump into our final game. I didn't even need this game. I just played it just in case 28 was enough. And honestly, it wasn't enough, but our opponent actually rage quit super quick. And look what it is, Thierry Henry. If this is the last time you see him on this channel, just know that I loved him. He was fun to play with. I would recommend him. His medium kind of sucks for a striker, but he's a fantastic card. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, Top 100 Rewards, plus an amazing team, plus an amazing weekend. Smash a big old thumbs up for our best finish in the weekend league. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, same time, same place for another episode. I love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Take care, homies. See you tomorrow. Booyah.